Before we begin the video, we have an important announcement. We have a Discord server now. The link is in the description. Hello and welcome everyone to this first show, in which we explore different polities, their origins, and their cultures. Today we are going to explore the Red Star Empire. But to understand the Red Star Empire, we must first go back millions of years, way before the Terragen Sphere even existed. Here, we see the dwarf elliptical galaxy named Sag-Day, which came too close to the Milky Way, elongating it and drawing some of its old M-type stars into a long streamer that intersected with the Milky Way. This section of the Milky Way would eventually become known as the Terragen Sphere. Now, let's go to 4100 AT. A line layer ship from the Solar Dominion has traveled up this streamer and has set up an outpost on a lone K-type star in a sea of M-type stars. A wormhole was set up around the star. From this star, there were incredible views of the galaxy and 3 nearby planetary nebulae. It became a tourist destination, and many came to visit the system to see the incredible view. Because of this, the system was named the Farview System. But then, catastrophe struck. This catastrophe was known as the Version War. It led to the collapse of the wormhole. The wormhole collapsed into a black hole. Many died. However, over 1,000 survived. Even though they survived, they were all stranded due to the collapse of the wormhole. The system's AI was damaged and would have been destroyed if not for the help of the system's inhabitants. This AI began to be named Farview. Along with Farview, there was another being named Starry Eyes, who was visiting from the MPA at the time. G helped keep the population growing and decided to create a civilization. G needed materials and sent a few Vex who were in the system to go collect materials from a nearby red giant and white dwarf. Farview and Starry Eyes became the 2 ruling beings within the disconnected system. These 2 decided they needed to create a new culture, as the system would be disconnected for 3,000 years. In order to revitalize the system, many fusion reactors were built to produce energy and light elements, as well as more diamondoid habitats for the remaining inhabitants of the system. The population began to grow and recover, and the black hole that resulted from the collapse of the wormhole was relocated farther away. Now, Farview decided to create more computronium to ascend. Her told Starry Eyes to build habitats out of computronium. This would make it so every inorganic object in the habs would contain parts of Farview's mind stored inside it. The mass beams in the megastructure Starry Eyes was building also had info stored inside them. Now, each habitat, along with Starry Eyes megastructures, had the capacity to contain Farview's mind. Since all these habs were spread far apart, there was communication lag time, and the habs communicated through lasers. However, Farview is now on the path from S2 to S3. However, Farview still needed more processing power, so her spread Per's mind throughout the biospheres of the habs. Memory is contained inside the genetic information and read in specialized organelles inside cells. Whenever an organism consumed another, Farview's stored genetic info would be taken by gut bacteria and transferred into the organism. This turned the food web into an information network. Invertebrates and fungi-like organisms monitor the process. When leaves, hair, dead skin, etc. are shed, they are collected and the data inside them is processed and stored. All biological material is collected by invertebrates and processed by fungus in the soil. There is a network of fungi throughout the hab that connects directly to Farview. The mushrooms of the fungi transmit info back to the food chain when eaten. This amazing computing biosphere is not put to waste, so decorated plants, biomachines, and pets are commonplace in order to supplement the computing processing. Finally, Farview created a new body modification that created beings known as lungs. Instead of a nervous system that uses ion concentration differences, the nervous system in lumps uses optic fibers to transmit information. This makes their minds way faster and allows them to have more storage and computing power. Each body cell also has a secondary optic network that links all the cells together. Each cell is linked up to the central nervous system as well, and that is how the Red Star Empire was born. Join us next time to talk about the culture of the Red Star Empire and how it is doing in the present day. But for now, goodbye!